beautiful people, it is yet another exciting edition of Uncover, where we get to uncover different issues, talk about different issues in depth, of course. And on this program, we bring to you somebody who's going to help us elaborate more on this topic. And we're talking about people who are able to give you information as it is to help you grow even as you navigate through life. All you have to do to be part and parcel of these programs is like our Facebook page, follow us on Facebook on Walanda Studio, and then also get to subscribe on YouTube, Walanda TV Studio. On each and every program that we put, make sure you comment, okay? Tell us what your thoughts are. Share your comments on this one. Share to as many people as possible so we get this information going on and on. We are not selfish here, Mr. Mundia. We make sure we share the information. I hope you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing great, and I'm happy to be here today again. Yes.
You know, I was just thinking about our topic of discussion. You know, it got me thinking a lot about, you know, family. There's a lot of drama that happens in family.
Yeah.
I think there's no person out there that doesn't have something to say about a relative or two.
Yeah.
So our topic of discussion today is relatives should understand the value of our friendships. Okay? It's a little battle here. Family, I'm your friend. I'm family, I'm your friend. And the family says, look, we are blood. Blood is thicker than water. And the other one saying, I don't know if you've come across that Bemba saying, where, you know, friendships, you know, are way more important than family sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, getting into our topic of discussion, the first question I'll ask you is, why do you think some relatives aren't fully in support of the friendships that we have with people?
Oh, you know, it's a serious problem, especially here in Africa. Yeah, you see that normally families, they don't like your friends. Yes, they don't like your friends because they always think that your friends are just eating your money. Yeah, or especially if you have money, they will never like your friends.
If you're the wealthy one.
If like you are the breadwinner in the family, they will never like your friends. It's very common everywhere. Yeah. So there's something the family should understand. I'll just give you an example. I went to China for so many years. So when I came back fat.
Okay.
Or maybe look healthy, whichever I can say. Yeah.
You're looking anyway.
Yeah. So one time I have a brother. I fought a lot on this issue, and also I have an uncle. Yeah. Who they just think you are not supposed to have friends. So I told them that, my friend, look, I came from China. I lived with people who are not my relatives. Some they're not even Africans. Some are from Europe. Some are from Asia. But we lived a good life, and even borrowing money from them or borrowing money from me, it was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just say, can you give me? I had a very nice Japanese friend. If I want to borrow money from him, can you? I call him. He was just when do you need it? I need it. Okay, let me bring to you.
Oh, I need such people.
Can you imagine that? Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So I was borrowing from him, but he was bringing.
Yes.
Not some people, when you want to borrow money from them, they start changing the tone already. Oh blah blah, oh blah blah, oh blah blah. Nothing is happening. You understand? Yeah. So I told them I came back from China, look very healthy. But look at you. I've been living with your families. Your shoulders are like on the hanger. So are you telling that family is better than friends? Yes. Yeah. So you like people? We like you just like people. Don't like us. You ask who are your relatives? What like that? Say no, my friend. It's not about that. Sometimes it's not about. We have that saying. We say that blood is thicker than water. I'll tell you, my friend, it's not about that all the time. It's not about how you are related. It's about how you relate.
That's a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact. It's not about how you are related,
Yes.
but about how
You relate.
You relate.
You can be same father, same mother. Same father, same mother. Even twins, you can be twins. As long as you don't relate well, that twin will be just a word. Yes.
There'll be nothing there.
Nothing.
Now, where a wealthy relative is concerned, why is it exactly? What are these people thinking when they tend to kind of discourage the kind of connections that you have? For instance, you are in a place and they see you in a place with your friends and you're giving these friends money. Of course, you've given a good background to say there are certain friends that would really help me, and perhaps they helped you get to where you are. Now, a relative will see you doing that for that friend and they take offense.
Yes.
Why are you buying food for that friend? Why are you doing all those things?
Yeah.
You know, why do you think they do this? What is really happening?
I think it's lack of exposure, or the people don't travel. They are the problem. Because look, I can spend 1 pin or 2 pin or 5 pin or 10 pin on my friend, yeah. But that friend is somebody who will really appreciate. And friends, they don't like get entitled. Yeah, they always appreciate what you do for them. Yeah, so I can spend 5 pin or 10 pin on my friend, but that friend of mine can even help me to get a business where I can make $1 million. So what is 10 pin from $1 million? Yeah, but if I give that 10 pin to my brother or to my sister, they'll just eat the money and even feel like they want more. Yeah,
they put you on a budget to say,
yes,
last time Sissy gave me, today I'll also go for this amount now.
Yeah, they have to understand this. Friends are very important, and sometimes even relatives, they should not. Sometimes relatives are funny or crazy because they think that the only people can bury you is them.
Yes, you hear that.
Yeah,
the family were the ones who bury you.
Yeah, they don't know that. As a human being in every country, just see we have what you call an ID or NRC. Do you understand? Simply means we belong to the government. We're a property of a government. Do you understand? Yeah. So if you, my relative, don't bury me, the council will bury me. Yes. The council they will never even hesitate.
Will you be happy if the council buries
I'm dead already. Who cares? Me, I'm already dead. The council buries me. Do I care? The one who's going to be embarrassed is you who failed to bury me as a relative.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't care. I'm dead already. Who cares? Even if I'm eaten by lions, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, do you think sometimes relatives really have good ground for this? Mr. Mundia, for instance, you have a good friendship with whoever it is.
Yeah.
I see you spending good money on a friend.
Yeah.
And me as a relative, I don't have meal at home.
Yes.
I don't have food. Let's talk about, their needs and then their wants. Needs are things a person can't perhaps do without. And then sometimes you might just want to go and take it. This is just the byway thing. And I see you spending this good money on friends, and I have a relative, perhaps I've been sleeping hungry with my children for 2 days. And then I come and say, you don't do that. Me, I'm your relative. I'm your sister, I'm your brother.
Yeah.
Why are you going to buy that friend of yours all those drinks and then I am starving with my children? Don't you think that's a good ground for them to be upset?
Yeah, they can be upset because they don't understand and they don't want to understand. Yeah. Just like what I said is how we relate. Because some relatives, brothers or sisters, you can go for 1 year, not even to calling each other, not visiting each other. Do you understand? Yeah. So even that bonding, it can have some cracks. Do you understand? Yeah, that bonding, it can have some cracks because for me, I like to think by myself that I can give you.
Okay.
Not to ask me. When you ask me, I feel irritated.
Okay.
But the problem is, I won't see your problems because we don't normally visit each other or calling each other or checking on each other. That's why I won't see you or think of you to help you because you are quiet. I am quiet also. I'm quiet also. Do you understand? Yeah. So you can complain about the friend. Maybe the friend you are meeting almost every day. Do you understand? Yeah, almost every day, and we talk to each other. Even like, for example, if we go for a day without calling each other, it's like there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's about how you relate. So you have to understand that it's not even sometimes we say blood is thicker than water. Sometimes maybe we're not even brothers. We are not even same father, same mother. Maybe we're just from the same mother. Maybe you're from another father.
Yes.
Yes. Do you understand?
There's that.
We were just told that you are my brother. Maybe you're not my brother. Who knows? That's why we don't get along. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously, what I'm getting here is that families should really understand the value that these friends add
Yes, yeah,
in
that's
our
what I
lives,
said,
because
yeah,
we've had
yeah.
friends who you're going through a tough moment and this friend showed up for you even when you are comfortable. It's because that same friend is the one who perhaps connected you to that job, and then you
yeah,
are doing
yeah.
fine because that friend helped you in those lines. Now I want to think about relatives that are truly concerned about you. If we're going to look at a man who's doing okay, Mr. Mundia,
Yeah.
he obviously is a man of many enemies. There are friends who are not really friends.
Good friends, yeah.
There are friends who disguise as friends. They're just there because of what they can get from you.
Yes, yeah.
Perhaps behind your back, they're looking for ways to destroy you. They're looking for ways to... They're maybe distributing your secrets out there. He's not even what you see him to be. He's this. And as a relative who genuinely cares for a brother, I see that.
Yes, yeah.
I think that is not a true friend. I think that maybe I'm poor per se,
Yeah.
or maybe I'm wealthy.
Yeah.
Or I can see, I can read between the lines and say this is not a good friend. Now, how do you really advise somebody on how they can take advice? Because not all advice is bad.
Yeah, true. Yeah. The way it is, the way it is, just like a company. A company, do you know that a company, if you just employ people who are very honest, because honest people, they are always saying the truth. Do you understand? Yeah. So as we said last time, if you just use the truth, it's very difficult to survive on this earth. You have to know when to lie and when to say the truth. But there are some people who are programmed or principled or trained by their parents never lie. So those people are very good in doing administration.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. But those people cannot do marketing. Do you understand?
Because you need to be...
Marketing, you have to lie sometimes. Yeah. It's just like looking for a girl. You have to lie to her to get her. If you say the truth, you'll never get her. Do you understand? Yeah. So even these friends, even just like in the company, you have to employ all types of people for the company to run. Yes. So if you want somebody, that one who is very honest, go and do marketing there. You are going to close your company very, very soon.
Yeah.
Because there's no revenue. An honest person can't make money.
Wow.
Very difficult to make money. Yeah. You have to not balance. Like a lie here, like a truth here. Then you cook them nicely.
You mix them.
You mix them nicely. Yeah. So even these friends, you can say, he's a bad friend. He backbites me. As long as he's not my best friend, it's fine. I know what I want from him. The reason why I'm sitting with him, there's something I'm also benefiting from him. And even him, the reason why he's coming to meet me, he doesn't like me, right? But he's coming to meet me because he's benefiting something from me. Yeah, it's about benefiting.
Have you ever heard of people who've been killed by friends?
I've heard of that.
Or people who say, "Oh, this was my best friend. He's left with my wife."
Yeah.
No, those are the extremes.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is my best friend.
And somebody is telling you to say, "Look, this friend is selling you off, or this person might end up killing you."
Yes.
And your friend is seeing, and perhaps you love this friend genuinely. It's not sometimes benefits, Mr. Mundia, like we usually talk about it, they come in different ways. So perhaps you're not really benefiting financially from this friend. It's because of the company they give you, and also because you just love them.
Even
as
wisdom
a friend.
sometimes. Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah. You can benefit a lot of things from people, not only money. Even just just like what we are talking about here, people are learning, right? Are we giving them money? No.
It's
yeah, but what they are learning can also help them to make money.
That is true.
Correct? Yeah. Because what makes you make money is knowledge, experience. Do you understand? That's what makes you make money. So if you don't have knowledge, you don't have experience, whatever, how can you make money? You can't. Yeah. So we benefit through so many ways.
Yes.
Yeah. So my friend, some people are like this. There are some guys, there are some friends who are like, they have no money, they have nothing, but they are very important. For example, I can call him now. My friend, can we go together to Chipata now? Because he's a bored man, he doesn't do anything every day. He's parking right there and we go to Chipata.
And he's good company.
He is a good company. Yeah.
I see that.
But just know that you just know your friend's strengths and its weaknesses. So on those weaknesses, make sure that you protect yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you understand that? Yeah. So, and also, it's not nice to have a best friend. A best friend can blackmail you.
A best friend.
Yes.
It's not good to have a best friend.
No. Best friends are for children.
Okay, so you need what kind of friends do you need?
You just need friends. Me, I just need friends. I don't need a best friend. I don't want to be to know somebody has to be seeing me all the time if they want to see me anytime. I don't want. I don't feel okay. I want to be free with myself.
So what do you think of people who have best friends?
I don't know. It's that's their issue. I don't like best friends. Yeah. So that's how it is. People have to understand how my friend. There's no bad. Even dogs. You know, a dog can be kept by many people at home. Yeah. But you see that dog, it has those people. It has those people. It's a bit closer. Some they don't even go to them. It's not that I can benefit something from this one. You know, even children, you see that they know when to tell their mother what they want. They know what their mother can give them, what she doesn't want, and they know what the father can give them and what he doesn't. So they're very smart. They know that today when I want this, let me go to daddy. Daddy is very fast with this. He can just give it right away. Tomorrow, if I want this, I'll go to my mother. They know. Yeah. So even friends, the same. You should know that as you can see your brother or your sister is already rich like that, you should know that he's not stupid. He went through so many things. That's why there. And of course, to be killed by a best friend, those are circumstances, Yeah. What can just like what you say that sometimes death is inevitable. Do you understand? Yeah. So if you die, you die. It's fine. You go to join the rest in heaven or in hell.
Is it fine? Okay. Now what I'm trying to really point at here is, don't you think there could be good advice?
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
That comes from relatives which you can make use of as a person. If I can advise you to say, your girlfriend.
Yes.
I know you have this experience, but that girl that you associate with, there's something wrong about her.
Yeah.
Don't you think that also comes from relatives and it should be considered as well?
Yes, to be considered, of course, yeah.
Because you have brothers that genuinely love you. People that really care for you.
Yeah. But the problem is this. Sometimes you have to understand this. Some relatives, they just want you to be with relatives. Okay. And then you should know that how big is the relative of that family.
So we're talking of them being jealous here.
They're jealous. So look, the family is very small. Maybe you maybe 50 of you in the family, or maybe 100 if you are two men.
That's true.
Yeah. So now, and you see that in that family, 50 of them, there's nobody who has a company, nobody who has a factory, nobody is a minister, and nobody is a lawyer there, and nobody is what there. Do you understand? Yeah. So if I'm just with that family, then how am I going to get those services from other people? Yeah. Because we don't have those things within the family. Do you understand? Yeah. So we have to get them from other people. Yeah. So if I'm just with the family, it's a small thing.
It's a small circle.
Yes. True. We're not a community. Are we a communist or what? Yeah.
We have to go out.
Yeah. We have to go out. Yeah. You see that even a lot of governments which say they are communists, they failed because they didn't want to relate with other countries. Yeah. So even China is a communist, but it's not communist. It's like maybe 10% is communist, 90% is not.
That's true.
Yeah. So you have to learn to be friends with other people out there, so that you can get things from each other. So I'll go to make money from my friends, and I'll come to help my poor relatives. So if I'm just with my poor relatives every day, then you are just going to be poor of us forever and forever.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
So I think this is a wake-up call, right?
Yes.
Let's not really involve ourselves. Relatives want to involve yourself in the wife that you married. They want to control how she should behave. If you don't give them money, no, it's the wife. She's the problem, Why is it that before that this man would give us money ever since he married that woman, so that woman is not good for him? And next thing they're attacking you to say your wife is not good for you, this friend is not good for you. I think that they should really pick something from this interview over.
They should even the wife issue. They should know that. They should know that once you get married, now you have a family. So if your brother has money, do not always look for money from them. No. Sometimes we should have that kind of to respect ourselves, because if you keep on asking for money from people, they won't respect you.
That's true.
Yeah. So the best is you have to come with like a smart move. Like, you come with like a business idea.
Wow.
Do you understand? So that your brother can help you, because even your brother don't want. Once you make something whereby even your brother can come to borrow money from you. Do you understand? Yeah. So there are some families whereby they don't even have anything. But some families, they have those breadwinners of money, but they're just frustrating their breadwinners. And then even their breadwinners don't live long because too much frustration, stress, Yeah. So they should know how to live with their breadwinner. Utilize him, utilize her, and make sure that you get something out of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
The idea is let us want to be like them and not to get from them.
Yes, that's how it's supposed to be.
Come to your brother and say, how did you make money? How can you empower me? Don't give me this, empower me. I also want to make that.
You can't live with handouts.
Yes.
No, you can't. Yeah. You have children. You want to be given small things until to what age, please? Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
All right, so this is where we end our topic of discussion. Any closing remarks?
Okay. I know we have so many families in this world. And every family there is somebody who is a bit better financially. Please know how to utilize those people, and you should know that when they are still alive, they are very important. Once they die, you are just going to share. And the laws have changed. You can't even share what they have. So the only time you can share what they have is when they are still alive. So go and seek knowledge and wisdom from your brothers, your sisters, so that you can build your family. The bank doesn't give money without kaloba or interest. It wants interest. So if you have that one where you can get money without interest, please use them nicely. They'll help you to move somewhere. Don't hate them, and don't get them from their friends. Their friends, that's why they make money and come to give to you. So let them be with their friends as long as their friends are good. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
Let me clap that. I just thought about it. Banks will ask for interest, and then you have an opportunity to meet with a brother who give you money. Just lend it to you.
Just lend to you
without asking for interest.
It's not even it's not a Congol. It's not a Kalova. It's a credit. No, it's not even a credit. Giving to you for free.
Sometimes giving you for free.
Yeah,
yes.
Of course, if my brother comes here, he comes with a very nice idea. If he wants 10 pin or 20 pin, I'll give him, no problem.
That's true.
Yeah, but that 20 pin can grow, and very soon he can take out with families. Even me, one day I'm broke, I can say, my brother, I need 100 kwacha.
Yeah.
You give me. I want, when I come with my brother, I don't need to buy food. They'll buy everything.
Wow.
How can you, even sometimes we have issues of visiting friends, relatives. They visit you, you feed them. You visit them, you feed them. It's not nice. Not nice at all.
You come with chicken when coming. What do you want to eat? You come with what you want to eat.
You find them, you come to visit them, you find them, they are sitting. You ask them, what are we doing? We're waiting for you. I'm not coming next time.
Wow. So that is it. I think this is where we end the week of discussion for today. It's been quite insightful. Those of you that have followed until this point, thank you so much. We really appreciate. Don't forget to drop a comment. Mention people that you feel this information can spread to. If you know that relative, maybe just mention that relative so that at least this entire thing can get somewhere. So this is how we end it. Goodbye for now. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Walanda TV Studios, and also follow us on Facebook, Walanda Studios. We'll be so glad to see that you're following and liking and also sharing. But for now, it's goodbye until next time.